All right. Hey, everybody. As I come into my what is supposed to be a peaceful place, I have to come in here and make a video about Wells Fargo. I hate Wells Fargo from a deep and dark place. I just hate them. I don't understand why they have to be so crooked. Like, they really do crooked stuff to get you in situations that on a regular, normal, day-to-day lifestyle you would not be in. So, about April, May, about the first day or so, I don't know what calendar day it is, of April, or on the last day of March or so, I told you guys that, in Astra's Closet, I told you guys that I've been using this money oil. I became lucky, and I hit a little number on the lottery. So I took the check to the bank, and I have 2 accounts with them, and a savings account, a couple checking accounts, have direct deposit with them, all of these things, and when I go in here to take this check, they're making a big deal about the check. I don't feel like it was such a check that was like such a big deal. It's not like I won like $5,000-$10,000, anything like that. They made such a big deal about this check. So then they told me, they was like, oh, well, we can just make this amount available to you today, and then we're going to go ahead and put the rest, and the rest will be available, at a time they gave me. And I said, that's fine. Which it really wasn't, but I just, I had things I had to do. I don't have time to go back and forth with y'all at the bank, okay? So today, I had some things that I had to take care of, and I go to a different location closer to my house. This check is around the same amount of another check that I deposited. They give me such a hard time. They want to tell me what's in the account, what's not in the account. They just make it very difficult for the average person that is. I could understand if I wasn't making any deposits into this account ever. I could understand if I never had money flowing. You didn't see money going, money coming. They just do things to mess you over. So today, what made me come in here and make this video is because I paid my credit card bill out of this Wells Fargo account. And a couple weeks ago, on a Friday, I went and put some money in the bank. Now, the man is going to tell me, well, if you deposit money after 9 o'clock p.m., first of all, I'm not out in the streets depositing no money into no bank at 9 o'clock p.m. Let's be clear about that, first of all. Second of all, that was not the time. It was a different time, and it's before the recommended time. So they're going to try to give me some old BS about real time and no transactions matter on the weekends. What are you talking about? If you all operate off of real time and I deposit money on a business day before the bank, hours and hours before the bank closed, I don't understand what's the problem of a deposit being posted as a transaction. So my credit card bill goes out for payment. They send my credit card bill back. The insurance pays off of the credit card bill. So not only have you already went ahead and messed up my situation with my insurance company, now they're thinking that I'm not a responsible person. And those type of things affect your next premium. When you get a payment sent back or something like that on your insurance, people begin to look at that when it comes time for you to, when your premium runs out and it comes time for your next premium to come. They're going to say, oh, you're a person that can't pay your bills on time, or something even worse. Your payments are returned. The way that Wells Fargo conducts their business, it is just, I have never in my life, not at a Bank of America, not at a Chase, the Citibank, a prepaid card, Green Dot, anybody, have I ever seen a bank so money hungry to see you fail so you can put more money into their pocket. It is the worst. It is absolute worst. So I'm sitting here on the couch and I'm like, oh, I have one more small bill that I need to pay. I was like, well, let me check my credit card because I want to go ahead and just maybe see if I can use this as a method of payment. Because for some reason, my renter's insurance doesn't want to take my Uber card now. That's a total different story. They've been taking it all of this time and now they don't want to take it. Okay. I understand. So I'm like, let me see if I can put my other card on here. So I go on here and I call my bank. I call the credit card bank, and I hear them. They say that they have accepted the payment, but they're telling me that a different amount is available, which has nothing to do with the payment that they received. So when I talk to someone, he's like, yeah, because what happened before with Wells Fargo not giving us the payment. And when I called them, they gave me that mess about real-time deposits on Friday don't matter. Nothing happens again until Monday crap. He's like, yeah, so now what we have to do now is we're leery from basically accepting payments from that bank. We have to take more time, and it's on hold. It's probably not going to deposit or whatever for another 3 or 4 days. And I just think that that's just totally ridiculous. Like, so you're messing up my credibility with my credit card company, Wells Fargo. You're messing up my credit card, my creditability with my, who else? Everybody. Anybody that I pay a bill from out of there. Just anything. Like, I don't understand. I have never seen a bank that is so difficult and so money hungry towards people, you know. And when I first got this account a couple years ago, I was like, y'all in the news. Y'all are in the news. Y'all are in the news. People are talking about this. They suing y'all. Y'all opening up people's accounts without their permission. You know, what all is this bank doing? I see what the fuck they doing. And they doing too much of it. And they need to stop. It's ridiculous. They need to just throw the whole bank away. Close Wells Fargo. Y'all don't need to do business with anybody else because y'all are ruining people's lives. People go to work. People work. Do what they have to do to deposit money into these accounts. You know, and I don't know if it's profiling when I go to the bank or what, but depending on the account that I have, that should show the judgment of how much money you are going to allow me to take out of my account per day, or allow me to have a certain amount of a check that I deposit into that account. I can't stand this bank. Y'all are just completely ruining people's lives. It's like, you know, you try to build your credit up and you try to build up things with your repertoire with other companies, and it's just totally embarrassing because it makes me look like I'm just trying to get over. I don't have the money in my account, you know. So it's messing up my situation with my sorry, I got a message. I was looking at it. It's messing up my situation with my other companies. And I pride myself on paying my bills and being responsible. And you're making me look bad. And I hate you because of it. And I promise I cannot wait to get away from this bank. As soon as the little things and I tie up these little loose ends that I have to do, I am saying peace to this bank and never to return again. I just really, you know, I'm trying to keep a Wu-Sa Zen state within me, so I don't want to raise my blood pressure. But you guys are doing that. Why are y'all so crooked? Why are y'all so crooked? Why are y'all so wrong? And I have never heard a bank tell anybody that when you deposit money, it's not available. Well, who says that? Who says that? Now I can understand if I sign a check and I put it in the machine in the ATM and I deposit it. Then I would expect that it might take y'all a day or something to process that. But cold hard cash in my hand in your ATM, you're going to tell me that that's not a deposit immediately available? And then the crazy thing about it is I paid the bill the next day and they still going to tell me that it's not available. So, you know, I've never seen anything like this, man. Wells Fargo really needs to get it together. Y'all need to stop being con artists and conning people. I've been talking about this for 9 minutes. I am officially done, but this is my rant, and I am so over Wells Fargo. You guys are fired. Fired.